This conference will now be recorded.
So, uh, all practice the last class practical sessions, which I have showed you define company. Everyone practiced. Am I audible? Okay. So, in the last class, we have completed the defined company. So, what do you mean by defined company? Company is nothing but a small organization unit where it will help you to do all the virtual bookkeeping transactions. Okay. So, once again, I'll show the path. Once you log into the SAP, from this you need to type here SPRO, here SAP reference image. So here enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, defined company. So in the defined company, new entries. So here you should give the company code. Company code is very important. It can be alphanumeric. It can be anything. Name of the company and the details. So if you find this pop-up button means that it has the options of that particular menu. Here either you can type, or if you no idea about what to be selected, what is the code or something, you can go for this pop-up button and find it out which are all the options are there. Now country, in the sense I should select IN. So IN is nothing but for India. This is for back, this is to close. So if you have, you need to save first. So if you have saved, it will be already there. You need to go for in the in this particular screen, click on position. So our company code was MCC1 and enter. So I have my company here. So if I wanted to edit that, double click on that. So you'll be able to do whatever the edition you want to do, you can do it. So once if the code is been created, that's it. The code cannot be altered always. So next, so we have completed company creation. define company we completed. Next we will go for define company code to company. So what do you mean by define company code to company? So here what happens, I created the company, the further information I wanted to give, so that time I will be using define company code to company. See, company code is a SAP in the smallest organizational unit of a financial accounting, for which you draw the individual financial statements like a balance sheet, profit and loss account, or any report, any external reports. If you are creating, company code is mandatory. So we, in the beginning, we created a company, that's it, which relates to that particular code. Now what I need to do is, like, the same code with that particular information, I need to process the other more information of the company. So here, whatever the financial accounting models transactions you do, that will be defined in the same SAP system. So company code will be implemented with the SAP system as per the tax law and the commercial law. So company code should be used for an external accounting system to the general statement. Now, what is the path of this company? So here SAP SPRO, I mean SAP reference image, enterprise structure, definition, financial, copy, delete company code. So define company is different. Define company code to company is different. Click particular code. Process to give the further information about the company. Here, edit, copy, delete company code is nothing but define company code to company. So T code of this is OX02. Define company code T code is OX15. So these are all the T codes is very important that you need to practice as well. So whenever if you go for an interview or a job or anything, that they will also ask you about the T codes, so transaction codes, because in the real time what happens, nobody goes in the path, they always goes in the form of T codes itself. So define company is a code of OX15, define company code to company is a OX02. So we'll do this one as usual. Here if I am in the easy access screen, you need to type SPRO, SAP reference image, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting. We have done define company. Now we need to do define company code to company. That is in the edit, copy, delete, check company code. See here, this clock button you need to click. So if you click on clock button, it immediately opens here. In the activity, double click on edit company code data. So double click on edit company code data. So here, click on new entries. Company code it will ask you. Type MCC1, MCC SAP 3 to 5 PM, city Bangalore, country IN, currency INR, language EN. So this information you should fill, then save button. So always you need to save the information whatever you do. So if you don't save, then it will not able to process that particular option, sir. Okay. So then save. Now it will ask you to save in the data field. When we wanted to create a company, in that time only I have given a data field. So here further information about the company you need to give. After if you click on the save button, these options will come. What type of the company is this? Whether it is Mr., Miss, Doctor or company. This is company. The title you don't want to type. There is already there. You just select company. Name of a company. So your full address you will be giving. but for real time you should give all the further information. So here what I do, I don't give everything, I'll just give the mandatory one: country, region. Now, when I created a company, I only created company there. So, but with the country I specified, but I also want to specify under India which state I am in. So you should represent the state, that is region. So here you will type a code of the state. So now if I don't know that, you click on this pop-up button. Every states have their unique code. See, Karnataka state code is 10. So if I double click on Karnataka, the 10 will be selected here. After giving the information, you click on save, this green color button, that is nothing but save. Then see, in the data field of MCC SAP FICO 3.35 PM, I am saving my company code to company.
So here, how do we know that this is a particular thing is a mandatory field or not?
See, here it will be a tick button. Like in mandatory field, there will it will show star, no.
Yes, sir.
So like
Yes, sir.
that, like that here it will be tick button. See
Okay,
for
sir.
example, one more I will show. See, if I don't give anything, address maintenance. So if I let me cancel this one, the data is saved. One more new entry I do it for MCC2. See, can you see here the tick button?
Yes, sir.
This is mandatory field. But still, if you don't fill the information, say for example, I'll fill the INR, then if I click on save button, company I give. So if I don't give region, it will not understand. So region I'll give, country if I don't give, tick this button. Say fill in all the required entries. So you should fill this in required entry. So I'll give IN, then tick. So if I save this, data will save. The further information it will ask you. Where you find the stick button, it is mandatory field. Okay. But if I
Yes,
don't
sir.
give the information, say for example, if I don't specify country, language is fine, but country if you don't specify, no. When it comes to the taxation system, when you start doing the transaction, there that format will not accept. Because every country has their unique chart of account. Every country has their unique financial fiscal year variant. That is nothing but financial year. So that financial year, if I wanted to represent, that should be represented for India only. So while creating company, it will accept it off. But when we are doing the transaction, that error will be there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So once again, I'll show this is important. First, you'll go for SPRO. Now, once you're done with the path, if you are practiced with the path, then later you can go with the T code. So T code of this is OX02. OX02 is the T code for company code to company. For defined company OX15, here it is OX02. So it will come directly, or else you can go by path also. SPRO, SAP reference image, in that enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, define company, and edit, copy, delete. The company code is nothing but define company code to company. So if I click here, you need to double click on this edit copy, edit company code data. After double clicking, new entries you should do. After save the button, once you save, it will take you to the further information and another screen. So in that you need to give country, title, name of the company, and region. Region it will show. If you click on the pop-up button, it will show the region. Now, thing that I have already created, I wanted to open. Now, can you tell that how do I want to find my created company? Anyone? How can I find? So there are many. I cannot scroll always.
So position.
Yeah, position. So go for position. Here company code. You type the company code. So that our company code was MCC1. Then green tick. So it will take you there. And double click on that code. It will open. So here if you want to edit the address list, this one, this mail, it is nothing but like a letter, white color address. If you click on that, it will show you title, name, country, and region is very important. Apart from that, any further information you give, postal code, house address, everything you can give. So title always we take it as company. Then you need to green tick and one save button. So it will save the file. Okay. So write down the path of this path and T code. So once you have written, please let me.
Conference will now be recorded.
Wrote it. I hope everyone wrote.
Yes, sir.
So the path and T code is very important. Next, next we do it as credit control area. Now I told you whenever we are doing the FICO or SAP. SAP is mainly based on module. So here FICO will do the financial transactions, anything financially, and the controlling part like costings and all we do in the controlling. Now every other different types of modules are being integrated into the FICO. FICO is the base. So in FI itself, we will be creating the related requirement information to the other modules. Now, credit control area is nothing but what? Credit in the sense, like where do we do this credit control area? For the sales, credit sales. Now, whenever I do the sales and distribution, so if I do the credit control, means if I do the credit sales or anything, if I wanted to manipulate my credit limit, or if I wanted to manipulate my credits, so what are how many credits are there? It should be stored under one particular format. So that format, that organizational unit, I'll be creating in the fee. So the first one which we will be creating is a credit control area. In the credit control area, it is nothing but an organizational unit that specified to check the credit limits for the customers. Credit control area can include one or more company codes. It can be a number of company codes within it. So credit control area enable to monitor the credit for customers. Now whatever I do the credit for the customers, I will monitor with the help of credit control area. This is used for SD, sales and distribution, but that will be created in the fee, that is financial. So you can define one or more credit control areas in SAP as per the requirement. So one credit control area can be assigned to one more company code. So company code can use only one credit control area. Now what we do is like we here credit control, whenever you define the new, that new thing can give a new codes. But what I do is like I'll be using same company code to create other for all the other informations, so I may not forget. See, in real time what happens, modulely they will work in a different one under one company. They will be working different peoples, so they may remember their codes whatever they create to their modules, so it can be different. Here what I am doing, everything I will only do. So what we do is like whenever we create same company code, we will be using to create on the others also. Okay, so to define the credit control area also, I'll be using the same code. Remember, code is very important. That code name is nothing, name can be anything, but the code which you create, no, that is very much important in SAP. So what is the path? SPRO, image reference, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, define credit control area. What is the T code of this? OB45, this is the T code. Please write down this T code and the path. Once you wrote, please let me know. See, videos will be uploaded. This path and all, you don't take a picture or anything. You write it down. So physical notes will help you out in the future, like whatever, however it has been there. So whenever you click a picture, it might be any pictures in the middle. You may not get in an order. So you define it, you write it down in an order, so you can track it what at all you have learned. And I will also not give you so much to write, only the path part and the T code path I'll make you to write. That's it. So once you wrote, please let me know. Wrote.
Yes, sir.
Now we will see here it is already there, credit control area. Now once again I'll show the path. SPRO, SAP reference image, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, define credit control area. So here again you need to click on new entry. Here new entries. So credit control area is nothing but your company code MCC1, currency INR. See, a date for data for updating SD. As I told you, this credit control area mainly meant for the sales and distribution. So if I have a sales and distribution, if I have created the sales and distribution, their update one code will be created. So that code I need to use it here. Now I don't have the SD because I am not doing the SD. So we don't want to give the update. FY variant is nothing but fiscal year variant. It's nothing but a financial year. That variant we create and give here. So fiscal year variant I will show how to do it in the FICO. But we don't want to give anything for the credit control area. We only create here. So this is the credit limit. Credit limit in the sense. See if I give 5 times 9 in the sense individual means numbers I have only 0 to 9. Apart from that we don't have numbers. Now whatever the numbers we are giving, it is an continuation that we will process with that 0 to 9 only. So every single individual line is counted in SAP. So it is 0 to 9 in the sense. Now for example, what will be my credit limit? 10,000. 10,000 in the sense it is how much value will be having. So 1 0 0 0 0 is a value. This one is within 9. So for example, if I give 666, then it cannot take more than 6. Now if I give 7 lakh, 70,000, 777, I cannot give because the value of single line I represented 6. So it only takes the limit of 0 to 6. So 6,666 I can give. That is what I possibility we will be giving. If I give 999, n number of nines until the end of the 9 you can give, so much limit. So but if I give this only 5 times nines, tens, only 10,000s we can give. So for example, if I give lakh will not take because one more the column I should have, so one more column I cannot represent. So if I give one more 9, now lakh can be given. So if I wanted to represent crore cannot be represented, crore we cannot. So it might be tens, hundreds, thousands, or 10,000s, lakhs, like that we can process the nines. That is the credit limit of the uh, defined credit control area. So this is not mandatory because we are not doing the SD. So if you are doing the SD, these are all the information you want to give. If there is no SD, that's fine. We give it only credit control area and currency, then save. So we already created the request, then it is there MCC SAP FICO 35 PM, then save button. Now our data is saved. So once ever the data, see you can see the comma automatically adds. So this is how the credit limit is taking. Now back. If I wanted to check whether my company is there or not, go for position, type MCC1, enter. So it will show. If I click again save, it will say data already saved. Back. So we created defined company, defined credit control area. Now edit, copy, delete, check company code. So edit, copy, delete, check company code is nothing but define company code to company. The code which we have created here will be defined to the company itself with the further information that is in the edit, copy, delete, check company code. Here before going new entry in the edit company code data, double click, so it will come here, then you need to click on new entry. Anything you want to edit, double click on that particular company code itself, it will open. Not only here, anywhere. So even if I wanted to edit the credit control area, define, you go here our company code to find out MCC1 and double click on the company code, it will open. Whatever you want to edit, then save button. Okay. So the next,
Excuse me, sir.
yes,
Sir, this credit control area can be created for various company codes, no, sir?
yes, you can create for n number of codes.
So, sir, can you show how we do for like more than one company code?
Same manner, new entry, define credit control area, new entry. So I'll just create MCC2 currency, INR and credit limit, then save. Data was saved. Same manner, again new entries, MCC3 currency, credit limit, save. Data was saved. Like this credit control area you will be creating.
Okay,
Understood?
sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir.
So next is define business area. So business area is nothing but what? See, these are all comes under defining, comes under organizational structures. So fee organization structure we create it. So after the base, the exact part of the fee will come. These are all creating. Now we created company, we created company code to company, then credit control area, business area. Now, what do you mean by this business area? So, whenever I wanted to do the separate area for an operation or a responsibilities for my organizational units, so that time I'll be creating the different types of business areas. Here, organizational unit can have a defined area. It is not like mandatory. Either you can create it nor you can leave it. So business area are not assigned to any company codes. See here what happens, credit control area or company code, whatever you create, you should assign it. As I told you in the beginning, if I have the pen or a pencil, I need to represent this pen or pencil for me only. I will assign it. Now book I have. The book without name, how I will understand whose this book is? I have some company code. The code should be represented with the code itself. Means I should assign it like naming on the book. So business area is not required to assign the code to the company. Using business area organizational usage units, the statements of profit and loss or balance sheets will be given here. That statements which we can process here as the profit and loss and the balance sheet. So where you can define business area with 4 characters or the same company code. So as I told you, it can be a unique code or it can be a same company code itself. As we will be using in the same company, then I'll be creating whatever I create in FreeCode now till the end of my class. I will be using same company code only, MCC 1. So I can use same company code to create the business area. So here the area name, business area name will be the company code. Description can be anything, which area you are going to represent it. Either it might be Karnataka, or Hyderabad, Mumbai, or anything, any places. So that how I will be specifying with the business area. Okay, you write down the path and the T code. Let me know once if you have written.
Sir, your screen is not being shared.
Wrote.
Yes, ma'am.
So here define business area. You all understood how to go by the path, I believe. So once again I'll show from this name SPRO SAP reference image, then enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, define business area. To create always you should use this clock button. Then new entries. So whenever you are creating the new one, you should click on new entries. So new entries. So business area. The business area is a code MCC2. It cannot be more than 4. So description, I'll just give it as Karnataka. Or either you can type it as business area for your company code. Business area for MCC2. Even like this also we can create. So we are creating only one business area. So I'll be creating in this manner itself. Business area and description. Business area for MCC2. Understood? Then save. Here save. Again it is saved. Go back. Now if I wanted to find position MCC2 and enter, so it shows here. Double click on that. You see here, if I double click, it will not open because you can create it, means descriptions. Whenever you are able to see the gray color, that is not alterable. You cannot alter this one. But in the white color, it is alterable. In business area, you have only business area and the description. So description you can alter here itself. So for example, if I just remove these and if I click on save button, it will save. Or if I wanted to type MCC2 again and save, it will save. So it will not open because you have only two column here, business area description. Business area anyhow you cannot alter it, the code, but you can alter the description here itself you can alter. So either you can give the name of the places, nor you can represent business area for company code. It might be anything. My company code is MCC2. You can create any different types of company codes. Okay, fine. So the next, the T code of this is OX03. Next is define functional area. So business area is nothing but where the business is processing. That organization unit you will be creating. Functional area is nothing but what function is happening. That particular area you will be creating. So what are all the functions? It might be sales, marketing, production, administrations, or whatever the types of functions it happens under one business. You can create a number of functional area to your company. So functional area in SAP is used to create profit and loss account in a financial accounting using cost of sales accounting. So here you can analyze the cost of sales by creating the functional area. Now whenever I do the transaction should be selected the particular functional area. So if I select that functional area, whatever I will be creating, that area that particular transaction represents. So you can classify the expenses by this function. you can create functional area in a SAP by using the particular T code. So OKBD is nothing but a T code, or else FM underscore function in a capital if you type also will become a T code. So this is the path. Examples of the functional area: administration, sales and distribution, manufacture, production, research and development. Like this, or different types of functions I'll be creating for under one company. So code should be different. Again, here I will be creating only one functional area with my company code. So I may not forget what are all the codes that which we have been created while we are doing the practical parts. So here this is the path and this is the T code. Write down the path and write down the T code. Once you write, please let me know. I'll show the practical one. Wrote it?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Okay. So define functional area. So here new entries. So functional area is nothing but our company code and the name of the functional area. So functional area for company code will be giving MCC2. Then save. Functional area, new entries, functional area, you give the company code, sorry, MCC1. Then the functional area for MCC1, then save. Then you need to tick on this, it will save. Back. So if I wanted to find position MCC1 and end, so I can find. Here also it will not open because only two columns are there. Here I can either do the functional area and the name of the company. The name of the company will be giving functional area for MCC1, then save the button. So here itself you can alter the name also. Back. Understood?
Sir, what impact it will have if we name the functional area as production or manufacturing or some other thing?
So now you will be creating functional area here, okay? While you are doing the transaction, no. So it will ask me the particular code under which function you are doing. So there you will be selecting this particular functional area. So either it is administration or it's sales and distribution or manufacture or it's production. So like that. See if I go. So this is my postings. Okay. Now if I wanted to do the postings, I may not possible to go this next line because I should have the exact detail of the company. So here you will give the document date, posting date, everything. 40 is your nothing but debit. Okay, this is the debit line. Now, for example, think that you are doing the expenditure, what petty cash, small book expenses. Now, in that small book expenses, one functional area you create it as a petty cash itself with one code. Okay, so my debit will be all expenses and losses, correct? So then that I am doing wages. Debit is wages, credit is either it might be cash or it might be bank. Okay, so that transaction you should give the code like this. It will ask you the code. Now what I created for my functional area, that is MCC1, no, that code you will select while you are doing the transaction. Okay, this transaction, petty book transaction, will represent in that functional area. You are understanding?
Yes, sir.
So like that, 3 to 4 functional area you will create. That particular transaction, you will be selecting that particular code only, that particular functional area. So whenever I do, there it will be storing the data. You're understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So now actually the exactly you will not understand how the concepts are working. So once we start doing the transactions and all, no, there you will be understanding. Okay, this is how the connections between this SAP. See, if you have already learned the Tally, Tally is the easiest one. So it's like user friendly. There, everything you do at one side, one itself. So you don't. There is a connection. Internal connections are there. You don't see anything. Here externally you see the connections, how it has been connected from one data to one data. Any one is missed, it cannot be processed to the next. So that is the thing that where we need to create everything here. Okay, but in real time what happens if you go for a company, you don't create anything. They have already created data. You only post the transactions. So here you are learning, you should also know. So if I wanted to do something new in the sense like if they want to create a ledger, or if you wanted to create one plant, say if they have, now I have one more plant introduced, that plant you want to create. So that one at that time you should know where to create and where to assign. That is the thing you need to understand. So we will teach everything from the first. You understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the next we will be creating is a segment. So now segment is also nothing but like a functional area only. But here what happens, status and the performance of that particular organization on the lines and the geographical areas, that we will be giving the segment. Okay. So here that for example industry, manufacture, operations, pharma, retail, or the the massive organization, whenever you are creating for the geographical areas, based on geographical areas you will be creating the segments. These are all are not like much important that once you wanted to create. Here we create only one particular segment or one particular financial area or business area with one particular company code. But if you go into the industries or something, they will be having the mass data, mass different types of businesses. So that is why this is used for the large scale businesses. So if they have a different modules under that with a different level of the organization, then they will create like this. For everything they will create it. So, but in Tally, what happens? You don't create everything. You might have one company who will be access to give you an authority to do transaction or to create ledger. They will be doing. But here, for every data, you need to create some data field. So that is how we will be creating the segment also. Okay, here it can be any segment. Now again I'll be creating my company code with segment to the my company code. So the text can be anything. The code will be used as a company code only. Okay, you write down the path and T code. Once you written, please let me know. Finished.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So SPRO, SAP reference image, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, here define segment. Again, new entries. So your segment will be MCC1, our company code, description, segment for MCC, then save. Okay, so this is how you need to save the data. Now our MCC1 has been created for the segment. Here. Here also you cannot open because it's in the description only. You can alter. You can alter here itself and click save. So whatever you do, you should save. If you are not saving, then it will not save the data. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So next, see, same manner, if I am creating whatever that you created. Now, if I wanted to create the material management, EMM, this is for fee. If I want to go for material management under defined, you will have a material management detail. So mainly in material management, you will store the location. That is nothing but like where you are going to store your stocks. So you will create here. If you go for logistics, logistics shows that particular data means like valuation level, plant. Mainly you will create a plant here under the logistics. So you have sales and distribution. Sales and distribution will help you to create related to sales and distribution. Whatever you want to create first time, anything new, that will be under the definition. So our FICO will come, fee related comes in the financial accounting. So sales and distribution, sales organization, distribution channel, sales office, sales group, and all you create under the SP. So this is the human resources also you have here. So whatever the requirement data you want to create, so you'll be creating under the definition. Okay, understood? So
Yes, sir.
now we only created. Now what I need to do is like I should assign. Now credit control area is created. That credit control area is for my company that I need to assign it. The company which I created MCC one is also should be assigned. The code should be assigned to the company only. So whatever you create here, no, you should also assign it. It is like naming on the blank textbook or the book. So if you don't name, that book will be not understood whom it belongs to. So then what I need to do is like I should assign every time whenever I create it in the SAP. So next we do the assignment. So assigning company code to company. So before assigning of the company code, you need to configure the company and company code. So we created company, then we created that company code to company. That is edit, copy, delete, check company code data. So after configuration of the company and company code, all the company code must be assigned to the company only. So this is nothing but an integration between the company details. So this is the path and this is the T code. So OX16 is a T code for assign company code to company. Write down the path and T code. Heading you write down assign company code to company. Then you write down the path and the T code. Wrote.
Yes, sir.
So here same as usual. SPRO SAP reference image, enterprise structure, definition, sorry, not definition, we need to go for assignment here, second one. So assignment, we need to do financial accounting. Here you need to go for assign company code to company. So if I go for assign company, you don't create anything. It is already created. You just assign it. So how do I assign? So you click on this image button only, this clock button. It is there. Now my company is already created. How do I find? How can I find my company? How to go to that
With
particular
company
company
code.
itself?
Position.
Position. So go for position. So here you type your company code MCC1 and enter. See here it came your company code. So in this company code, here you can see the column company. No, it is giving you the blank here. The same company code you assign it. That's it. Then save. So again I'll say you will go for assign company code to company. So where is your company? Go for position MCC1 and enter. Here it finds your code in the same line which is not gray. Means here you cannot alter anything which is not filled under the company. So here you need to type your company code only, that is MCC1. So after saving, that is nothing but assigning company code to company. So then save. Then save. See, data is saved. Now your company code has been assigned to the company code itself. So if you don't assign here, then what happens if I wanted to create further information, it will not process. So either it might be fiscal year variant or chart of account, whatever I will be creating, then it will not process it. I should assign, I should name this book belongs to that particular person only. So this is your book, account book. For that account book, you are naming the MCC1. That is nothing but to the code which you are going to assign it. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
So the T code, what is the T code for this? Yeah, what is the T code?
OX16.
OX16. So OX16 and press enter. So immediately it opens this. Okay. Now see, think that I am in SPRO screen, reference image. Now I wanted to go for anything, defined company or business area or functional area or whatever if I wanted to. So think that I want to go for business area. This is the easy access screen. In easy access screen, in this name box, whatever you type, no, immediately it takes you. But if you are in another screen, so if I am in this screen or think that I am in assignment screen, so like I am in this particular screen, from here I directly want to go to the another screen. So for example, I want to go for business area. So what is the business area T code? Yeah, what is the business area T code? Not wrote. Yes, what is the business area T code? Okay, you're all not writing. See, so if you don't write this, then it will be difficult for you itself. Okay. So OX03 is the T code for business area. So now if I press if I am in any other screen and if I use the T code, it will not open at all. So it will not open because that has a different format. Means from the easy access only you can go for the use by using the T code you can go, but if you are in any other screen it will not allow you to go. So for example OX03, if I give and press enter, it will not go, but still I have an option. If I wanted to go from any of the screen to any of that particular option with the help of T code, then you should use /n 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 and T code. The T code is OX03. So press enter. So it's now it's moving. /n. So it moves. Okay. So for backward slash you will be using this /n OX16. So it goes to the assignment. Okay. So if I use the /n, then only it will move. Only from the easy access screen, from the start screen, if you are using direct T code, it will go to any place. Only if you are in any of the screen, then from here you should use always /n and the T code. Okay. Understood? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the next one is assign company code to credit control area. So here which we have already created a credit control area, that credit control area also should assign to the company code. If I don't assign to the company code, then it will not process. When say if I do any sales and distribution or anything, then it will be difficult for me to manipulate my credit control area from that particular code. So I should assign it. Write down the path and write down the T code. T code is OB38. This is the path. Please write it down. If you are writing only, then it will be better you to remember. Wrote? You all wrote?
Yes, sir.
Ah. So T code is OB38. Same manner SPRO SAP reference image, enterprise structure, assignment, financial accounting, assign company code to credit control area. So here I need to find it first. So I already created a company. So for MCC1 position MCC1, see this is CCAR is nothing but credit control area. Here you give your code. So the code which we have created is MCC1 only for the credit control area. So think that if I give something wrong 9 and if I want to save, so entry MCC9 does not exist in the data table, so it will show means MCC1 is not this, 9 is not there, I created. If you don't create there and if you try to assign, it will say entry cannot find it. But if I say give it as MCC1, then if I press enter save, it will save. Okay, once again I say here assign company code to credit control area, go for position. Why position? Because the company is already created. You cannot find new entry here. So only you are just assigning, that's it. So MCC1, give the company code also you created for the credit control area, same code to the credit company code, then save. Understood? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the organization unit. So there is a T codes and the path. If you have not written, write down at least getting a T code of this. So how many has software? Yeah, please let me know how many have softwares.
So
At least
Charumati.
raise your. Okay, Charmati and who else? No one. Like if you are not possible to talk, at least raise your hands or type up text. No one. Only Charmati has a software. Apart from none has. If you are being so silent, how can I understand you are all learning or like sleeping or what? Monica, Sri Vidya,
Yes,
Sri
sir.
Lakshmi. Yeah. What? You have or not?
Sir, I don't have because I'm not in the city now.
Okay, fine. So, yours is Mac computer or and OS?
Oh, yes, sir.
OS. Okay. How about others? Sri Vidya, Sri Lakshmi, Ashika.
No, even I don't have.
Okay. You stay in the Bangalore?
Yes, sir. I asked
Then,
Anand sir.
huh, huh.
He said to ask someone from college, like whoever he has downloaded the software to ask them. But then today we tried, it's not possible, sir.
Okay, fine. One thing you do, if you are free, you come to the center only. I'll tell the Hannah to install and give you the software.
Okay, sir. So where is the center,
Okay.
sir?
Jainagar.
Okay.
Jainagar, the restaurant is there, no? Meghna's.
Okay.
Yeah, fourth floor. So you come to the center directly.
Okay, sir.
I'll tell them to install the software to your system. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So
Okay.
before coming, you just give a call and come. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir.
Should check whether the Anand will be there or not in the institute.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. And next, okay, Sri Vidya has a software. And how about Sri Lakshmi? Yeah. Sri Lakshmi, am I audible? Or at least you just message if you are not audible, means like you cannot speak in the sense. If you have some network issue or something, please let me know. Because now once we started this practical sessions, you should do practical. If you are not doing, then it will be difficult for you. Okay. Sri Lakshmi also have.
Sir, for
So
outstation student, can't be arranged for some kind of link that can be help. I mean, used for downloading the software.
no, that too. What? No, that software should be done either from here itself, nor if it is doing from the VPN, it will be very difficult. It takes lots of time. But I will check. Yours is and OS only, right? Operating system only.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Then today I will talk with Anand, and I will let you know. Okay, I'll
Mm.
try to
Okay, sir.
get you the software.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So you all did. Who are all have a software you did? So whoever have a software, did you all practiced?
Yes, we're practicing.
Okay. So you don't want to write this FM area, FM or functional area. So you just write down only the functional area. Don't want this FM area. Okay. So I hope you have written this. Shall I continue? So the next we will be doing is SAP fee financial accounting global settings. So what do you mean by this global settings? Global settings are nothing but which is used for globally within the finance. So now the company which we have created throughout, now whatever that I do for the transactions, whatever if I do the postings or if I do the financial area, so these are all will be done with the help of this financial accounting global settings. See why I am giving you the name of that also in the sense like you will be understanding. See every time what happens you need to go with the path. So this is the path. Now enterprises structure part will be under enterprises structure only. Your financial accounting global settings will come under financial accounting or financial accounting new. So that now whatever we do, we don't do it under the enterprises structure. Enterprises structure part is completed. Now we will be doing something different, that is financial accounting. So you have a different path. So under the financial accounting, you have financial accounting global settings. So whatever you want, if you wanted to do the globally, if you wanted to do some settings, that time you will be using this financial accounting for global settings. So if I click on this documentation, you will be having some information about the global settings. So you can also go through with that one. So here it is related to the company code and fiscal year document. Fiscal year and document, three different types of activities we will be doing under the global settings for the FICO, fee, mainly fee financial. So now first we do it as a maintain fiscal year variant. Fiscal is nothing but financial. So financial or fiscal year variant are same. Now, what happens whenever we has a period? So, whenever I wanted to do the business transaction, that related reports or it might be a budgeting or whatever, it should be year to year. So, with the particular one complete year, whatever I do it is nothing but called as a financial year. So, the same financial year is nothing but a fiscal year in the SAP. So we call that one as a fiscal. Fiscal is nothing but financial. So next, as I told you, whenever you create, that should be assigned to the company. If you are not assigning, it will not understand what to what it belongs to. Now the next after the assigning company code fiscal area variant, we will be using the define variants for open posting periods. So what do you mean by this open posting periods? Now I should also know when I need to create the open posting periods. I should define it. I'll be creating with some code. Either it might be same company code. So after creating that one, I need to represent that company will be which from which year to which year, which is the start year, which is the closing year. So Indian financial year starts with the present period to preceding period. So that is like 2021 to 2022. So this is the year, the opening posting periods means when you start doing the transaction in the beginning year of 2021. So that would be end, that financial year will be end in the 2022. Again that particular part, whatever you create, that posting period should have a open and closings. You will not only create, that should be assigned to the company again. So that particular posting period should be assigned. If you are assigning, that is just naming the blank book to that belongs to this particular company only. If you are not assigning, when I do the transaction, it will not understand whether this is being done in this particular period only or it is done in the different period. Now we have field status variant. So what do you mean by this field status variant? Is nothing but the field. Now for example, I do asset management. All the asset related management should under the asset level only. So this fixed asset level. So either you do depreciation. So in asset management, what are all things we might do? We bring the asset to the company. So or you do the depreciation, or you do the appreciation, or you sell this asset to someone. So whatever that asset and things should be there, that should be under one particular field. That field we will be creating under the field status variant. So I will show you what are all the field status variant we will be having. So now what you will be learning is like you are not only you have already created few things. Now we don't create everything, we will be copying which is already created. So in SAP, what happens? So few standard company data are stored. So which is required to my company, I don't want to create always. I copy that data. So I will copy that data to my company. Then I will change the code to my company code. So it will assign that information to my company. So we also don't want to create always. Whenever it is required, we can create. But if you have already have an option which is there, then you can copy the data for to your company. So same manner, we need to assign it. Posting keys. What do you mean by posting keys? Is nothing but debit and credit is a posting keys. So debit, credit. That debit credit is the same thing for all the transaction, but for the rules of the debit credit for all the transaction is different. So that posting key should be defined here. So in the few things that which we might create it, few things which may not create it here. So we will be only copying the data to my company code to be saved. Okay. So the first one we will be using is define functional area. Define fiscal year variant. So the fiscal year variant is nothing but a financial year variant. See, Indian financial year variant starts with the April of any month, any year, and ends with March. Correct. So
Yes, sir.
why if I come to the US financial year starts with Jan, ends with December. Now, what is the difference between Indian fiscal year financial variant and US financial variant?
We use different months for as a financial year.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Then that's it. Yeah. What is the main difference between US and India? Only months. Hmm? No idea. Okay. See, now Indians will starts with when?
April to March.
April to March. April to March is in the same year.
No.
US will starts in Jan to December. The Jan to December is the same year.
Yes.
Huh. So the fiscal year variant has two different format, year dependent and year independent. So year independent is nothing but same number and dates for the period year within the year. So periods can be different from year to year. That is a year dependent. So in India, so we will be using an dependent format because the posting periods will not start with it will start with 1 year and it will ends with another year. So we Indians usually we use a variant of called V3. V3 is a one variant. Here, what happens whenever you are using the particular fiscal year variant? See, fiscal year variant is used to define the fiscal year. So, fiscal year variant contains the 12 normal posting periods, 4 special periods. So, in the sense, they are taking the maximum of 18 posting periods for each year. 16 posting periods for each year. Do I have 16 months in a year?
No.
No, we have only 12 months. But how do the SAP can take a 16 months of posting periods? So how that will be considered, I'll show you. Now, the month start with January, ends with December. So the complete calendar period, Jan is a start and December is the end. But our period will start when? With the April. We consider it. April is the first month, so we don't consider Jan is a first month for us. April will be the first month. Then December will be the what? December will be the ninth month. See, ninth month, then if I consider the Jan is the 10th, 11th, 12th. So 12 periods is completed. But here what happens? Every fiscal year begins in the SAP, they will represent the fiscal year begins from the April 16th. In the sense they end in 15th, they start with the 16th. So if I take 16th of the April till the May 16th, I'll be taking, means 15th to 15th, I may consider it off. In the sense this is and this has a one period. These 2 months will become one period now. That is April and May. April is not only the 1 month. April and May I'll consider as a 1 month. Then May and June I will consider as a second month. So it will continue till the December. December is not end. Now whenever I write the one, so see in calendar, Jan after February only, February after March only, after March April only, then December after Jan only should come. But if I represent April is the first month of my month, then 15 to 15, 15 to 15, then I go for December 15th. December 15th to Jan 15. Then I'll continue this December, then we will shift it. We call this one as a shifting period. So we shift this December again to the back of Jan. So then you see here the period 9 I can consider it off. Okay. So this Jan, Feb, December, sorry, March, this I'll be considering. Year displacement or -1, -1, -1 and 0. Anything the previous number is a negative, anything the next number is a positive for me. So I will consider all this as a positive, then I'll consider the previous year variant as a negative. Those four, we call it as a special periods. Okay, then this whole 12 months we will consider it of. Again, the last four periods, which is December, January, February, March. So December, Jan, Feb, we will consider them as a four special periods. Okay. Now the four special periods with calendar year periods are 12. 12 plus 4 we will consider as a 16, like this 1 to 12. Then the special period again December you consider as 13, Jan you consider as 14, February you consider as 15, March you consider as a 16th. Okay, so this is how the special periods which we will be considering. So why do I wanted to use a special periods? Special periods are used for the year end activities. So any year end activities I will be doing, that I will be do under these four special periods. That would be December of 15th after, then January, February, March. These 4 months I will be using as a special periods to do the year end activities. So either you do depreciation, either you do the appreciation, or try to take the retained earnings of the month end, sorry, year end. So these are all things like, or any transferring the data from one to one. So these are all things that the activities which you do like maybe budget management, auditing. So these are all will be done under the last 4 months. That we call it as a special periods. So in the calendar or in the financial year, we have only 12 months. But in SAP, what happens? They will consider that one as the special periods which we will be shifting. So we can also call that 4 special periods as a shifting periods. So because that will be not continued, it will just shift it in the back, so that we call it as a shifting periods. So that the activities whatever we have, we will be doing under that 4 months, so we call that one as also special periods. Totally we have 16 months of the fiscal posting periods. Okay,
Yes, sir.
understood. Okay. So this is the clear picture of the fiscal year variant. Now, fiscal year variant. In the field of year variant, FE, enter two the digit unique code. So, in the previous time, only while you are creating company, it was asking you 6 alphanumeric. Later, we were giving only 4 alphanumeric. So, when it comes to the field status variant, sorry, fiscal year variant, that only takes you 2 digits of unique code. Then what I might do is like MCC1 I have given, I'll just give as M1. It can be anything, M1, MC, whatever. Means you, when you are that code, you can give it as either the two can be numbers, two codes can be alphabets, or two codes can be alphanumeric. It can be anything. Okay. So here we need to describe the field. What is the fiscal year variant? The fiscal year variant for my company code I will be creating. Select the year dependent option if the periods are different from the year to year. If the periods are different from year to year, we will be selecting. Select calendar V3 option if same number and dates or periods with the every year. V3 is the Indian variant. Okay, in SAP the variant is already created, we don't want to create it, we copy the V3 variant. So if I copy the V3 variant, from that V3 I will copy, then I'll change my company code. So how to copy the data, I'll show you. Update 12 in the number of posting periods, update 4 in the number of special periods. So this is the total 16 month of maximum posting special periods we will be creating. 16 in the sense 4 there is no any extra month, there is no anything new. The last 4 months which are kept for the year end activities, those month what we call it as a special periods in the SAP, because either it might be a small thing, either it might be a large or the micro thing you do, you should show in accounts. That is the reason we use the SAP more. So everything is being shown there, even the auditing level, whatever the small things also been represented. So that is the main reason they have kept as a special periods, that last 4 months. Okay. Standard variant is V3. US standard variant is K6. So K6 will start from Jan to December. Ours starts with April to March. Okay. So this is the T code, SAP reference image, and SPRO, SAP reference image, financial accounting, global settings, fiscal year variant, then that maintain fiscal year variant. T code OB29. I'll just show you. So here, same, we have come across in this financial accounting. There I have written only global setting, financial accounting global settings. In that fiscal year, here you can see fiscal year, in that maintain fiscal year variant. So if I just click on this clock button, Okay. See, if I wanted to find V3 which is already there, here I'll click on the position, give V3 is our Indian variant. So here we have V3, double click on that, it will show you, means this is created. So I will select, if you are selecting in the right side, left side of this corner, the grade bar button, this is nothing but to select. So if I select, then double click on the periods, it will show you how many periods has been given. So 1 to 12 is a month, the day end and the period and the shifting periods. Fourth month of April is nothing but a first month for us, and fifth month of year is the second month for us. Then it has been till the 9th, December is 9th. Then it is shifting to the period of 10, 11, 12, that is 1, 2, 3. So here -1 we represented, number of special period we consider as a 4. So either it is not the dependent or the independent we represented, because we are creating the year variant here. Okay, so period text, individual country has their means language, their language text is being given here. Okay, so K6 or KP, K3, this is how the different types of years which will be representing: K3, K2, K4. Okay, any doubts? You all understood?
Yes.
So the next we will be doing is a define fiscal year variant. So financial accounting global settings. So this is the next we will be doing. Once you write it down, this one, you all also want to maintain the assignment books. Every after 5 classes, you will have the small test. Okay, every T codes is very important. T codes, whatever the question I may ask, so you should ready to answer. Maybe our the small text will be on Wednesday or Thursday. Be prepared.
Okay.
Sorry, sorry, I couldn't I couldn't get you. Fine. So the next we will be doing the financial accounting global settings. So this part I will continue tomorrow. If you have any doubts, please let me know.
Sir, can you do that fiscal year variant once more, sir?
What
The
theory?
fiscal year variant.
The theory, if I want to explain, or the practical one?
No, sir, the practical one. Theory understood, sir.
Huh. Practical from fiscal variant, I'll show tomorrow. I have not did anything still. I just showed you.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. Practically, I have not done anything still. There are so many procedure. I just showed you how to come to the screen and see. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Anything else?
So the test will be practical or theory part?
Okay. No doubts. Um, it will be MCQ, not whatever I do, that one I'll ask you, like anyone within this activity, I'll the Google class or anything. In that, I will share you the question. Everyone should answer. Okay. Or else, I'll open the MCQ here itself. I'll randomly pick you some. Everyone should have. Everyone should answer that. That's the small thing. But at the end of the session, you will be having 60 marks MCQ. That is for everyone individually.
Okay, sir. So you'll be sharing the slides, sir?
Slides. Now only I will not share. Still few things I need to do. It's not complete. Maybe at the end of this session, I will finish it off. So still, there are so many things. Till only assign company, define document types and all I need to do still. Once I finish now, that I will give you the whole slides. That is the main reason I'm telling you
Okay,
to
sir.
write down the path at least, path and T code. Explanation and all I will share you the slides. At least path and T code you write it down. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Uh, Someone has okay, fine. So today we will wind up. We please practice everything. Monica will try to get you the software. Apart from that, everyone practice it. Who have no software, who told like who can come to the center for whom I told.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Try to come to the center. I'll guide you. I'll tell the Hana to install.
Okay, sir.
Okay then. Thank you all. So we
Thank you,
will
sir.
meet tomorrow.